Seymour. Ryan Hufford at block number 2, Nova of Virginia. Stingrays, Kyle Peck at block number 3. Hudson Williams, the top qualifier from New Albany. At block number 5, it's Scotty Buff, Greater Toledo. Rockville, Montgomery, Adriano Ariati. Block number 7 is Simon Bermudez of Arlington Aquatic. Aqua Jets at lane number 8, Luke Logan.
So, Joe, we saw Simon Bermudez come out in a tutu again. I was digging the swag, but we also had Kyle Peck walking out in the football jersey.
Lawrence Taylor. I was going to ask you who that was.
Yep.
For the New York Giants.
Yep.
So he's a fan. I don't know how many people remember Lawrence Taylor, but
I do. All right, hang on. We have somebody needing something.
something may have just broke.
All right.
He's like, don't need it. I don't need the wedge. I'm good. So there is some discussion about the wedge in lane 5 that broke.
So, Joe, quickly tell for viewers at home that I don't understand what the wedge is.
So we just talked about the wedge, about the new improvements over the years. You can see there under the block there's a wedge that pulls down
into the water.
In lane 5, maybe we can get it on the camera, but lane 5 has a wedge issue where you pull it down and feet can go on it, and actually gives you a little advantage because you have something to push off of instead of a flat wall. There it is, right there.
There we go. Okay.
There's the wedge above his hands, and that pulls down, and then you lock it into place. What I think is the lock piece broke.
Okay.
The metal piece broke on it.
So, other words, you won't slip off the wall, your feet.
Yeah, and so he's going for it. He said it doesn't matter, and we'll see what happens. And he had a good start.
Well, I have to imagine he's probably done 1,000 starts.
And he came up first, so he didn't need it. And they're pretty much tied, Williams and Buff. Scotty Buff had a good swim last night, and he is winning right now. Doesn't need it, didn't need the wedge. Scotty Buff, Toledo, 22:32 on the way out. Wow. 22:56. Scotty Buff, both of them roughly the same. Scotty Buff's got a slight edge. Stays under, pushes off real deep. Look at that. And here comes Scotty Buff with the no wedge swim.
Boom.
46:40. Almost a meet record. Scotty Buff, 46:4. Hudson Williams, 46:62. Adriano Ariati, 47.
I'll tell you
53.
what it is, though, Joe. He did qualify for Senior Nationals if he did not have that time already. So congratulations, Scotty.
I love him going, you know what, don't need it. It's like Aaron Pearsall when he broke the world record. He didn't need the what we nowadays call the cheater suit in 2008. So he just wore a regular suit and broke the world record, which still stands.
So for the fans that aren't quite sure what that means, they had suits for a short time period that had a lot of buoyancy to them that were determined to be nowadays illegal because they gave too big an advantage.
And a lot of those records still stand.